Sorry, I'm a little tardy. But I've been working hardy, on my new, another odd place, which is rendering right now and will then be uploaded after the show. It should be downloaded, uploaded, etc. Maybe by midnight. I'm sorry it's later than I wanted, but I've been working all day on it, taking breaks. Hello, everybody. It's Friday night. Thank God it's Friday. I actually did work this week, and you know what? Really appreciate what workers do now. They do it every day. Thank you. Welcome all. Now I'll go up to the top and do some welcomes. 59 in the room already. 19 likes. And look at all these. Oh my gosh, you guys have been here for a while. Jennifer Dyer, Random Hippie, Maria G, Nirmal, Loopsy Oopsie, Padme, 999, the Newman, Nick Smith, Jennifer Trueblood, Fistful of Groovy. No, it was not that bad. It was actually a lot of tomato, chunky tomato, and Italian sausage. It was a very good sauce with stuffed shells. I don't know if you like stuffed shells. It's cheese inside of, the same thing with pasta. Same material. Neil Dawson. Maybe it wasn't red enough to some people. I don't know how you couldn't see red. Yeah, it was shirtless pasta. Steve must have seen very clearly that I had taken off my bright green, lime green shirt because I didn't want to get pasta sauce on it. Mike Hoss, Red Rick. Darlene is coming out. Of course, Steve, Delicious Seaboat is here. Muffin 1. Why do I look so red? I don't know. Am I red?
It's the lighting.
It's the lighting. I'm really just peach. I'm peachy. My face does look like, oh my God, I must be having a stroke. Metal Maiden. Descending the Absurd. 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1, that's 3. You really have to type that in every time. That's a pain in the ass. Can't you just say, UMM? That's a good screen name. Sticky Chronic Buds. I'm going to get some buds going in a little while. And that's about it. I'm caught up. Darlene, your co-host, is here now. So remember, we need the likes to be clicked. And there's 85 of you, and there's only 34 of them. So, but it's great. And I just kicked you away. What?
Look. You do look red.
Holy shit. What can we do about that? Maybe tilt that light a little bit?
I don't know.
Let me try that.
It's definitely the lighting. He is not that red. Hey, Padme.
All right, let's just try that a little bit. Oh, that's a little better. Yes.
Not much.
Isn't it?
Nope.
Well, I can't help. I don't know what to say. Look at my...
Everything
looks red on me almost.
Now the arms are starting to look better.
All right, I don't know.
Your face, just don't get. Your face is still red. It all depends.
I'm totally fine. It's
Hey,
I guess the
Walter,
teal isn't really looking super teal
hey,
either.
Jamal, Jennifer, JT.
Well, this is
Neil,
what you get.
Pam, Loopsy Oopsie. Hey Pamela Rose. I never say her last name right. Jennifer, Destiny, Glenn.
I'm
hey,
on the
Steve.
cell phone. All right, stop below a minute. Thank you. Just stop a minute. We don't want to talk at the same time. and I haven't been able to talk for a second. Um, so we will talk briefly about
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
the fact that Rick did a dirty room and what we found during that dirty room. And unfortunately, I didn't make sure that Dan understood what I had already concocted in my mind a long time ago with doing some kind of a dirty live.
Rick
And I talked to
Wheatley's on.
Dan about that. Who's on?
Rick Wheatley.
Hi, Rick Wheatley.
I'm not supposed to talk.
You can. Thank you, hon. So, what I should have told him is what I was going to do. And then people, I don't know, going on assumptions. You know what an ass does to you? It makes us an ass out of you and me. ASSUME. I invited Sean to come down here like a month and a half ago. Hi, Rick. And even talked to him about maybe doing a dirty room. Would you like to do that? He said yes. I really had no idea this was going to get Dan upset. So we've communicated back and forth. I apologized even last night. And I will never do it again. And that's the end of it, I think. I hope it is.
Yes,
So
AJ.
there was a lot of drama and friends that are here that are also patrons. I'm sorry if you felt a little in the middle. I know some people wanted to say a good thing about me. Some people wanted to stand with Dan, his right, his business,
No, new man.
etc. You know, it was like litigation on Patreon. And what do I do during our cocktail hours? We have a nice safe space of peace and harmony. We get along with everybody. So I am going to do whatever I can to help make Dan more comfortable as time goes on. I hope that we talk soon. I hoped we might talk today even. But, you know, I haven't tried to call him. I did message and he messaged me earlier. He laid out all of his concerns in an email and I replied to him. And I understand some of his points. And I think, like I said, some of the people here that are also patrons understood as well. And some of the fans that are here that are Dan Bell fans from YouTube. So let's stop throwing any negative terms at anybody. Dan, myself, Sean, who was totally innocent in the middle of all this. Maybe he isn't as attractive or cool looking to some people as others. He's a good guy. And it's like something happened that was all a reaction. I think it's something that we can learn from.
Hey, Joe.
And I hope that we will. I'll make sure that I'm more clear in making sure things are okay, especially if I'm doing something that was originated by another artist, and in this case, Dan, to make sure there's no offense. So I wanted to let you hear all this, that this is how I feel. It's how I felt when he made it known. I didn't know until after the broadcast that there was a problem.
Okay, let's change this up.
So back to the broadcast, let's talk about the worst thing we ever saw. Ever saw.
I'm thinking even all.
I mean, we've seen some horrible things, but we've never seen this exact thing, in spite of other gross things we have seen. To find a coffee pot that's been thoroughly infested with either fruit or drain flies. I'm sorry, I couldn't give you an exact identification. I didn't have my magnifying glass and tweezers so I could look at their antenna. Because the antenna of a fruit fly and a drain fly are different. And I know that because of learning entomology and all the other ologies I've stuck in my craw to be educated. So, man, that was nasty. I mean, it was nasty enough when we saw what was on top inside of the lid. But then when we decided, let's try a coffee. And we brewed, and you saw the reaction. Oh my God. We had no idea there was going to be maggots inside of all the tubing. Oh my God, it was
Pam, I wish
horribly.
you guys could come down.
Huh?
I said, told Pam, I wish.
Oh, I
could come
wish
down.
Pam and I always forget his name.
Dennis, I think.
Dennis, I wish you could come down here, guys. Dennis, I hope
Hey,
you
Steven.
get fully on your feet so you can come down
The
here now.
best
The weather
part-
is coming. It's getting nice. Get down here, you
The
guys.
best part of waking up is maggots in your cup.
Oh, no. I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better. Cheers, folks. Hey, it's happy hour. Her.
Yeah, those Day Glow condoms were something else.
Oh.
But I think
Yeah, they were fun.
of all the ADRs, the ones that Dan put out, the live ones that Dan did, any of them. That coffee pot, I think, is
yeah.
the worst thing I have.
It's not like we were trying to find the worst thing. Hey, Joe Tomley, and really appreciated kind words from you the other day. I've said it before. A number of folks did reach out and make sure that they had the opinion of, we're behind you, Rick. We understand the other side.
We don't need to do something.
And I don't want sides. You know what the side should be? Dan and all of the extraneous arms that have connected to him. Because we consider it a connection. And you know the four I'm talking about.
Nick Smith.
Nick Smith, could you please tell my girlfriend Melissa when the
Congratulations on her promotion.
promotion. I thought it said she got shot. I'm trying to read the words and I'm sorry. So the promotion she got. Congratulations on the promotion. Did you get those? Oh, she found a different thing to use to throw at me. She said she wanted to find those little marshmallows to throw little marshmallows at me for the show. Instead, she's going to throw these little pads you can put on furniture to keep them scuffing your floor. Would you please stop?
No.
Okay. Palma?
Walter, they will. Don't worry.
Pamela Henderson to stop being so touchy. Okay, hateful. I don't know what it's all about. I pray for the energy forces that be to bring harmony into her sphere. I think we're getting close to needing another cleansing session. If you're a newer fan, you probably never heard of such a idea, but I have done this before and I can do it again. Neil Dawson, thank you.
JT, I wish I had a kitchen sink sometimes.
And,
to throw him.
Some people have even mentioned, like Paul.
Oh yeah, we're gonna use.
He asked if we could do another cleansing. He's really due. And Nirmal, maybe? Don't use fleets, Rick.
We use.
We
CVS.
know we use the CVS brand because I can't afford the name brand. But you know what I'm talking about. It's like I make the stuff a holy water kind of a solution, a non-denominational, non-necessarily named entity. It's just a general mojo blessing for good vibes and long and happy life and health and all that good stuff rolled up in
It's
one.
a bunch of shit.
It's a bunch of shit. No, it's actually the squirt you use to cleanse yourself,
Say hi to Dom.
and then you shit. Dom.
Hi, Dom.
Hello, Dom. Carolyn
Oh, Brian.
Trazzolini. Brian Forrest. Hello from the Bronx. How you doing, Brian? Haley Vernon. Happy New Year.
Thanks,
New
Joey and
cleanse.
Melissa.
It's like a baptism. Yes, Olsacita, it is. It's like a baptism.
Yes, Stefano, he will be.
So, maybe next Tuesday, 5 o'clock, next cocktail hour with Rick session, I will also provide a session of Mojo spiritual cleansing to all who wish. Next Tuesday. Got to hit CVS on.
Yeah, I have to.
Give me a couple 2-packs just in case there's a large request. And maybe we'll have to try to do it early while there's plenty of light, and I can, I'll use the stick method, my phone on a stick, and we'll
What's
go to the
Silver
grass.
YouTube award. Are we talking about Brendan Evangelista? I never say his name right either.
Well, I never heard of such a thing, but if he got an award,
I love
I
it.
am very happy to hear that. That's great.
Brendan's my favorite kid.
Oh, yes, it's awesome for Brendan. I had no idea.
Hey, Jack.
But he passed 100,000. So does that mean? Thank you, JT. Rick, will you cleanse in tongues?
No.
Oh, I can pretend.
As long as they
Who
know
knows?
to
Who
pretend.
knows what tongues is? So it's unintelligible speech that's supposedly done in a spiritual ceremony. A sensitive one can be able to hear the person and then interpret their words. And Danielle Redmond, you are amazing. Thank you, honey. And was that JT just before? Yes, JT. Thank you very much about the how I would speak in tongues. So I wish that Brendan Evangelista
that's what the award
tuned
is for.
into my show so he could be congratulated here electronically in my presence as it is. But oh well, that's the way it
But
is.
I had a person at work when I was getting ready to go into surgery. She wanted to know if she could say a prayer over me. And I said yes. And there was some tongue in there. Not in my mouth, but I'm talking about speaking tongue.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Hi, Pam, says Brendan L. And Pam said hi first. You should invite him on a Zoom call, Rick. Oh, I mean, we can connect. It's to try to get him to appear here. What would I do on a Zoom call? I'd hold the Zoom call here for you to look at my, like my phone and my iPad, maybe. That would be good. We could probably try that.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please.
Yeah,
We have
let's push it up.
113 in the
106
room.
people in the room and 63 likes. So everybody, you just have to leave chat, click like, re-enter chat at some point, please. You only can do it one time, contrary to some people saying I do it 3 or 4 times.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you for the blast. We got a new supply of Rick Sarah, the jungle, and Rick Sarah, the bikini 4x6 prints. And they're available for you on request
You want to get
with
my
endorsement.
Keys? You want to get my keys and show them the new keychain?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm stuck because of Bo.
We'll talk.
I know. Hey guys, within a week we should have a new keychain that's available to everybody. And I did send an email out. I hope you all received it. And Rick's going to show you what it looks like.
So anybody who buys anything from us, we get your address at that time. We add you to our mailing list. So remember that, when you get added to the mailing list, we can connect with you. So
It's upside
it's
down.
upside down. There. So here's the ring. And as you see, it's clipped on her ring. And the connector. And the cute little familiar image. Now, if you don't know that we have these as a sticker. We have them as a magnet. Magnet that you could put on your car. We also have a magnet for the Rick Sarah channel, the same icon that you see for the YouTube channel for myself is available as a magnet. Just letting you know, these are Very inexpensive items, primarily below $10. Some are 10, and then the t-shirts are the most expensive item. Yes, we do sell a t-shirt. So, what's up? Joe sent me a donation,
Yes.
and thank you, Joe. You shouldn't have, but I love it when you do. Thank you, Rick. We love your show and everything you do for us. Thank you. It's our pleasure. And then also, I see that Jennifer Trueblood, love you and ADR, and I love ADR too. Of course, right now, we still aren't ready for that. We're waiting for the time when we can all come together safely, both in Canada
Ow, Neil, how did you hit yourself in the balls?
and the United States. What the hell? But yes, Joe, it was very sweet of you. Thank you very much. So, also something I just want to make sure that you remember, this is a community in here, 112 people in the channel. You will find that there's a lot of people here who are regulars. And you see them chatting, they're the ones who are the chatty Cathys. Well, if you're new and you would feel more comfortable by maybe saying hi to somebody that's another chatter, do that. Text a message to them while you're in here. Start a little rapport.
Ow, Neil.
If you're looking for some new friends, we are here. We started this almost a year ago.
We shipped anywhere.
We shipped anywhere around the whole world.
I just sent off an ADR keychain today to the Netherlands.
Netherlands today. So, the shirts go anywhere. The other merchandise goes anywhere. The shirts are shipped from the company that manufactures the shirt, and they drop ship it. I don't have to touch the shirt at all. And the shirts come out. They're well made. They're sized well. They have nice color choice. Gemma Flower from Ireland. Or Gemma. I think it's Gemma. I'm sorry, Gemma for short. Welcome to this corner of the United States, the outdoor patio studio of Rick and Darlene and Justine. It's Justine's home.
I'm glad you liked your shirt, Muffin.
She wouldn't let us take over the whole living room, but we can stay out here. And if it's wintertime and it's cold, we can sit out here and be really cold. So then we crammed into this tiny little 7x9 bedroom that is the spare bedroom.
Melissa, it's not there yet. They were shipped today. I should receive them within 5 days, and then I'll put them up on the website.
Yeah, so if you don't see it on the website, that means the item's not available. If you see it, we have it. It's fully automated. We have PayPal. You can use a credit card with our PayPal. And if you're looking for merchandise, I'm trying to just tell you, it's easy.
Steve Seaboat, I think.
And Steve Seaboat is the guy. He volunteered and has been providing us with help to not only start it. He built the website, and any little thing we want to see if we can do, he makes the modifications for us. He and his wife offered support to us any way we need it. They're very generous and very loving. I consider them new friends as well. I've been lucky to make some friends with people that are local to me. You all, maybe if someday we're together, we have a chance of becoming person-to-person friends in the same location.
You're really red up on the big screen.
I'm really red. To me, I don't know what it is.
Good Metal Maiden. I don't know. It has to be with the lighting, because we've never had you looking that red before. He was not out in the sun today, and he doesn't burn.
Well, no, I do if I'm stupid. Red. Well, I'm sorry. You just adjust the tint control on your TV.
It's still edible in the mall.
Right? You can still do that. Caveman Rick was the favorite episode of ADR for you all. That's cool. That's a good one.
Walter.
That was a real fun one. Then what is that?
No, so
No, I haven't
Chris
even.
Soul, he
I
hasn't
haven't
been.
had a chance to even look at it. You know, I hosted this out of towner guy that now you know about a little more, and we went to the beach. We looked around the area. We went to dinner one night. Yesterday he went to the beach himself, and he was there a couple hours. And he got a little toasty. And then he came over here after getting cleaned up, hung out here. Um, that's when we went out to dinner, and then we came back. And after dinner and the sun and all, 7:30, and the boy was tired. He was ready for bed. Well, I went to bed at 9:30. I didn't last much longer than him. So we had a good time.
Oh,
But I haven't had time to
no.
do
Come
anything
here. Can you put your bowl down for
other than trying
Show
to
them both.
put hours into my editing. And I tell you, this one took more time. Bo got a cleansing. No, actually, he got groomed. Can you tell? Yes, he did, the handsome boy. You're so handsome. I know. And you're so cute. You know the people looking at you right here? Do you see them? Look at that. What is that right there? Is that you? Look, do you see yourself? Hey, Bo, you see yourself up here? Look at yourself. I don't look at myself. I don't want to. He doesn't like to do that. But once in a while, like a mirror, he'll look at the mirror if I was holding him. But he really doesn't do well looking at a
Come on over here.
video screen when you're doing a FaceTime or something. He's not the best for that. But he is a handsome boy. He's 10.
And he needed to be groomed desperately.
Yeah, he down here in Florida. If you have pets, you already know, and if you live down here in the South, in one of the southern states, they just itch continuously. All the different critters down here and whatever. It's very active biologically, and your poor animal, they like to be biological on him.
He needs a bath like every week.
Definitely a weekly bath, and
He didn't
he
get
said
a weekly this
he didn't like that. He said, "Psst, Spied saw
We're not sure what type
Bitcoin."
he is.
There's somebody offering to buy me some Bitcoin.
No, they said, should I buy some?
You know, should you? Oh, I thought you said, should you buy me? And I was going to say, I appreciate it. You're so generous. Here's something crazy. I was in a store, and they had a machine, and it was selling lottery tickets. And this is like a convenience store. You can buy Bitcoin on this machine.
Jennifer's
In a
bulldog-
coffee and donut place with, this one has fried chicken as their fresh food and subs.
Jennifer's bulldog is watching you on TV.
The bulldog watches me.
He's watching you on TV.
Hi there, baby. Woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Is he slobbering all over it? Because that's what they do. Oh, no, it was, do they have them up down here? Royal Farm. I don't think you have them. It's a Maryland-based company, Royal Farm. And Ravens guy, the kicker, Justin Tucker, is a spokesman during football season and off the season somewhat to sell their
Thanks,
coffee.
Neil, as always. Oh, she barked back at you.
Did she?
That's what Jennifer said.
Rick, I can talk to dogs. I'm like Dr. Doolittle. Yeah.
You're Doolittle.
I used to like those. I was very much a kid who grew up on the Walt Disney movies when they were really like rated G, and they meant G. So, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and the Jungle Book, and
Dr. Rick Little.
Dr. Rick Little, and the Dr. Doolittle is a story. I can't even remember all the different stories, but they were always great.
Oh,
Fantasia.
Hi, Anna. I'm glad you could join us. She's in Southern California.
Aw, well, I'm glad you're on. Thank you. Thank you for saying hello from California. Make it a habit.
Felicia, I'm glad you're here.
Looking around, wondering where the noise was coming from. Danielle, yeah, we're having fun with your little puppy.
K1ish.
K1-ish? Ask the question. Oh,
No.
oh yes.
I hope her name
Yeah.
doesn't walk over.
Whom? Oh, is she looking like it?
No, I'm just saying. I can't
Oh.
see from here. I'm just saying. I
Oh,
hope she
you
doesn't
mean
walk over.
Pat?
Pat.
We have a nice lady other side of the street, the second mobile home up. She is a little confused at times. She needs a lot of support. She's getting community-based care in her own home. And she does have, of course, freedom to do what she wants, which luckily so far hasn't been walk off of the property.
Well, she has no car.
But she has no vehicle to drive. Hello, Jason Seanwise from Sudbury, Ontario. You know that is the home of Brendan Evangelista, right there, Jason, and Jake Williams, and Emmy, and I'm sorry, I don't know her last name.
Thanks, Air Whimsy. Yeah, but she comes over and sits down, talks to us, and one of her favorite things that she says about 5 or 6 times while she's here, it's like, well, I'll keep you off the streets and out of the bar. And she's Irish.
Justin,
We always talk to
live
her.
long and prosper. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Now I will start videotaping the red part that I recite.
Nanu Nanu.
You understand, Justin, what I'm saying? I am done this. Tomorrow I will start to do that and try to get you what you need quickly. Thank you, Justin. That was an inside story. I guess you didn't pick it up, but don't worry about it. It's all for the good, believe me. Ah, wow. I really did spend almost all day in there working on this.
If you had spent less time out here, you and I wouldn't have had drama at the dinner table.
All right, so maybe I could have shaved a little bit of break time off, but I wasn't sitting out here more than I was in there working on it.
We think it's a pimple on his lip.
Yeah, this is
It's not a fever blister, but I did get him the Aviva or whatever that stuff's
it's
called.
scabbed over now. Hey, worldwide ghosts.
I did not punch him in the lips.
Oh, let me talk about tonight. So later this evening, as I promise, the second episode of Another Odd Place will be
No meat
dropping.
puppet.
So in this episode, I ask you to see if I'm correct, but I believe we caught an apparition. Dan saw something. I tried to take a look at what he was seeing. In reviewing the footage, I didn't see this in real time. None of us did. A whole bunch of orbs started to appear. Now, we did not have anything going on like air blasting around. This was at a location where it wasn't even near the air conditioning unit, which is, of course, at the outside wall. It's a through wall unit. So after seeing what looked like orbs flying around, some low, some coming in higher, multi-directional, it was something, not just a bunch of dust, in my opinion, because I've seen dust and I've seen a few times orbs, and there's a difference. You just pick it up if you look at them enough. So it seemed there was a form coming together, and it was kind of wavy, and it was, you still saw through the whole opening in this doorway. It's a doorway, not a door, just a doorway between the entry of the hotel room, bathroom, you have it right there, and then you come a little further and the doorway is bigger than a doorway, but it's a little confined, maybe 6 feet across, 5 feet across. And in that space, looking in there, looking just straight up and down, focus on the center of the screen, you'll see it. You might have to go back and forth a couple of times, which you'll be able to do, of course. You can stop it, pull it back, replay. We got something.
So when's that going to drop?
That's dropping about midnight, 11:30. Depends on how long it takes me to, after the show, verify the upload, rather the rendering of the show is good. I have to play the file. And after I see that the file looks good, then I will upload that to YouTube, and it is 4K.
Where was this filmed?
It was filmed in Maryland at a place called Garden Inn, which has been used many times for a live Another Dirty Room with Dan and Cochise, and I think it was used during one of the seasons as a location, but you know, that's why we knew it was so nasty and it was easy to go back, so it was taken advantage of. So we definitely have audible responses using a ghost box, but also I had EVPs that we did not pick up during the session. Kind of odd, but they were pretty solid EVPs. One apparently is very enthusiastic when asked if any of the spirits like gay people. You'll like it.
Question.
Yes.
It's completely off this subject. Is that
Okay. All right.
Do you remember years ago, you and Jen and Kristen and I don't know who else?
Yeah.
Do you still have that footage?
Yeah.
You should take a look at that. You might want to put that up because that was definitely.
I have thought about that. I just haven't done that, but I have old footage, and I've told people multiple times to go there. But I'll say it again. On YouTube, look up RHSPARANORMAL, no spaces, lowercase,
No
RHS
should not have.
Paranormal. Should have tried the bug coffee.
No.
I tell you, I got it that close to my mouth. I smelt the vapor. It was horrible. Simply the worst thing you would ever want to put in your mouth. It just had this earthy, grassy, hay-like, insect shell-like. I mean, it was just, I couldn't get it any closer.
I'm so glad because I think you would have.
It was worse than hotel chicken or frozen. I couldn't see. We're so sweet. Oh, how did we meet? Oh, actually, the way we met, she had happened to go out with a friend.
We had just gotten back from Hawaii.
Right. Hey, Nirmal, thanks for putting that right up there. There's the old link. Save that, folks, if you want to go back and see some really old ghost hunting videos I put up. They're from around 2009, 2010. So we went my friend that I had at the time and I treated dinner
For his birthday.
for my birthday. He had no money, and I wanted somebody to celebrate with. So I was working. I had the money, so I paid. We go to this place. It's a local place, good food, but it's also a bar.
Oh, Jerry D's.
And it was called Jerry D's. It still is, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's in Parkville, Maryland, and not far from where we live, actually. So I was in there. Okay, Christopher Grimm, I wasn't even considering Area 51 for a ghost hunt. Nope. No, I appreciate the fact that the government could cause me a lot of problems for trespassing on their land, but anybody else is welcome to go.
So Darlene was your birthday present.
So Darlene ended up being that because
Thanks, AJ.
we were waiting for a table. Were you waiting for a table or just getting a
No,
drink?
we were just drinking.
They were just drinking there because that was a place they would go for happy hour on a Saturday afternoon. I guess
We'd
that's
be
what it
there
was.
For hours.
So
Hours.
therein comes the potential for meeting, and we enter. And how did I meet? She was wearing a Hard Rock Cafe sweatshirt from Honolulu. She had just gotten back from going there for a vacation. I had a Hard Rock t-shirt from Chicago,
Not on.
but I didn't have it on, but I had it, and I mentioned to her, oh, I've been to a Hard Rock in Chicago. How was the one in Honolulu? And what were you there for vacation? Oh, what'd you like? Before you know it, talking about want to catch up later. I don't know if we did that or not.
We went across the street. There was a place there where you could go dancing.
Oh, okay.
And my friend went home, and you and I continued on. I don't know what happened to asshole.
Probably three's a crowd.
She definitely.
So no, it was a really, really sweet. I was really happy because I was really hoping I would meet somebody at that point in time. I had been not dating anybody for some time, felt kind of lonely. I don't know if anybody knows how that
Stephanie,
feels.
we did go to dance, and that's when I found out Rick really can't dance.
Bob my head. I don't do it as much because, man, you really get dizzy when you do that too much. So I try to keep the head still. And
That is how he dances.
doing it in the chair.
He really doesn't have a lot of rhythm.
There. And people want me to twerk.
We definitely don't go to bars right now.
No. Well, actually, there is a place down here that has bands,
Oh yeah, we did go there.
and it's outside, so that's pretty safe, right? So we go there, but we kept putting it off. I suggested early in the evening, late afternoon.
We told this.
We tell our
Tuesday.
friends, we told our friends, let's try for 9. We didn't get out of here till 10 something. By the time we got there, we were out front for 10, 15 minutes. And then finally, we went around the back and saw the last 2 songs the band played. And then they stopped playing. And my one friend goes, hey, are they done? I'm like, nah, they're probably just taking a break. Then Darlene goes, I think they're breaking down. Now, to hear my wife say breaking down proves that she knows the life of a band because of the experience I had as a touring band.
I think I said packing up.
Whatever. I was giving you credit for
Okay,
breaking
I'll take
down.
whatever credit you want to give me.
Yes, I had a famous band. Well, we had a couple.
Yeah, you did.
the original band that did all their own compositions and tried to do it in a kind of a, I don't know, it really was rocky.
Is there a difference between a ghost box and an EVP?
Yes.
That's what
Ghost
somebody
box is, it just is cycling through channels.
Hey, Raven.
And if something happens to come out of the box, the theory is it helps a spirit to be able to use the sounds to, like a white noise, I
That's
guess.
the one that goes, ying, 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 ying.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
And
that.
through the background, you might hear some things. But an EVP doesn't depend upon some kind of artificial mechanical device. You just turn on any kind of recorder, electronic recorder, and record audio. Then play it back through a play device. Oh, wow. Are you serious?
That's what they asked you.
I got it. All right, I'll go to that next. So an EVP is something you would term an electronic voice phenomena. It's like, how come it is captured, and it was first electromagnetic tape, and now it's digital? Hey, that's cool. We could get kind of like a blues funky kind of thing going on.
What is
Or we
Boston
could do,
Barrel House?
Do something crazy like shoot, I'm forgetting a couple of names. The one I was trying to say, I brain fart. But it's kind of odd, but the saxophone does play a lot of nice sounds. Ghost cat sounds. I can do a Bhangra dance. Send me a videotape. Send me a audition tape. We'll put this all together. Oh, wow. Abdullah Rahman. Welcome after studying for exams. So glad to have you here live talking to us from Egypt. Yes, the nation Egypt in the African continent, the northwest corner. Yes, you know that, your geography, etc. All right, so a question. What was my secret? My secret to finding ladies or to please ladies? The truth is, I was pretty inept about it the whole time. Younger, I was very nervous and odd with girls. I didn't even start to date girls until 16 years old and after. But no, I was not any great lover or stud. I was certainly not desired by lots of women. I would have had a different 20s. But during my 20s, I was kind of I wish I had something going on with a girl. I
He
don't
was a nerd.
want to kiss boys. I really don't like them. But if I can't get
Oh
something
yeah, he's
soon,
definitely not shy. He was definitely a nerd. He came to pick me up one time. We were going out, and he had totes rain boots on.
yeah, it is a lighting issue. And I've tried to change. Let's see if that helps a little bit. I'm afraid I'm going to go from not being as red. Oh, I'm not being as red that time. Is that better?
Not much. That's true. Definitely not.
Mike
shy
had no
now.
desire to date, nothing really.
Near presenting
Well,
his penis on
but since you
ADR.
started, how you doing? You started your mid-20s. Have you been successful? Had any good relationships? At least enjoyed the company of a nice lady? Still red. Oh well. Sorry, Spin Dallas and all the rest of you. You'll have to put filters on your TVs to adjust the color. And really, I hope that tint button works. So, folks just walk by. Who is this loud guy talking? What the heck is going on? It's just like at home. Sometimes I even have my neighbor, the one son, walking back and forth behind me along the property line. Was in the show 3 times once, going back and forth. Oh, you had to put filters in your aquarium. That's very important. You do not want that to get dirty. You need to keep it under control.
Yes, he did wear a pocket protector.
What?
You did wear a pocket protector.
Oh,
Are you telling me you didn't?
I guess I did up to about 17. Button-down shirts. Oh, yeah. It is. JT, I'm sorry that's your experience. Of course, the gay folks I know are sluts. They're total sluts. So it's no problem for them. You know that guy, Dan Bell? Total slut. Hey, and then Cochise, you sucking. Now he's bisexual because he's greedy. Hey, if I can't get a date with a girl, I know a guy around the corner. He's been gay forever. Maybe we can fool around a little bit. Doesn't matter. It's all good.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Before I met Rick, let's see, I got married at 18, divorced at 21. When did we meet? I was in my late 30s.
20. No, you were not. You were like 32,
Okay.
87.
So I was at least 10 years on my own.
Let's see, 53, 63, 73. You were 29.
I'll do the math later.
No, I'm sorry.
I was older than that.
34. 34. You date cats? And Vicky J, it's not going to happen for me. I think for some of you all,
I was like
the trouble with
38 when we
dating,
got married.
you know, what?
We've been together for what? 30 years, almost 31?
No, hon. We've been together longer.
I'm talking about married.
We've been married. It'll be 31 this year.
Okay. So I'm 68.
Yes, you are.
31 from 68.
Uh-huh.
37. I
Yeah.
was 37 when we got married.
Don't believe it.
Well, it's true. Yeah, Bo gets me sometimes.
Well, we
too.
got married in 1990. We met in 87.
Yeah.
So that's 3 years difference. I said 34.
Okay, you were close.
Help revive me.
I will.
Ah! I hope you pick these up. These are valuable. You only have a few. She had a bag this big of these things. And here's the funny thing. It was somebody who was the previous owner bought these. We didn't buy these things. And they have a bag of 250 stick-on gliders for the bottom of chairs. 250. How many chairs do they have?
Vicky, think of friendship first,
Yeah,
and then relationship.
you know, I've, never had it go that way, but I know some people who have, and that's what they have said. I mean, when you start as friends, and then it develops into love, that is the best. That is just the best. I'm so sorry. Caillou has been removed?
Who is it?
You're kidding me.
I don't even know who.
Oh my God. How could they remove Caillou? That genderless, lovely child
Who is it?
who graced the celluloid of Children's Cartoon Hour on PBS for how many years? It's got to be 45 years now, and Caillou's off the air all of a sudden. Next, you're going to hear Dr. Zeus is going to be off the air. No more The Grinch Stole Christmas. We can't have that anymore. Because they say Damu Dore. You know that's religious, and I am an atheist. I do not want to hear that stuff. Banned. All right. All right, I'm sorry.
Aren't you a godfather to
Who am I?
Lords now?
Godfather? Father. Oh. Mongoloids. No. It was Ebi, Ezra, and Dada. 3 little
Hey, Walter, we'll
toddlers.
see you later.
And Dan, who's supposedly going to adopt them with Dylan and raise these kids.
Oh,
Those two?
that is so cool.
He started to call him a mongoloid before 5 minutes, and they're trying to prove to me, joke me, prank me about that. Oh, how horrible. He calls children with that disorder by the disease. It is really not cool to call someone
Still
by
stay
the
friends,
disease they
Carson.
suffer with. Like, I am,
That's a good story, Steve.
hey, hypercalciuria. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Rick Sarah.
Just a little bit, Destiny. I'm listening to it with one ear. I did not like Barney.
How about artificial left knee, Darlene Sarah?
What about my artificial left knee?
That's calling someone by their disease or their condition.
I'm also a diabetic. You want to throw that in there?
Yeah, I wasn't even going to put that out there.
I'm also overweight.
Type 2, not 1. She's overweight, but not much, just a little bit. Yeah, it's difficult out there. And when people are driving by slowly in their truck, you
They're
get
supposed
very,
to go slow.
very worried. Or
supposed
they're
to go
trying to
slow.
stalk me. Another stalker trying to come in here. JJ, well, God bless you, buddy. What a challenge. Barney scares you, Jennifer. Okay, we're back on the child cartoons. There was this one cartoon, and I don't think anybody here is going to admit that they saw it. But it was really strange. There were these 2 little characters, and they were like little circles with legs, and they were in an adventure every episode. And it was just one of the most bizarre.
Jonathan, if you go to our website, you can get the t-shirts on there.
I mean, this is supposed to be for little babies. It was such a space out. And like, what was it called?
Teletubbies?
Fairyland or Fairy Time? Fairy Time, I think it was. That was a strange one. Oh, Beavis and Butthead, that was my speed.
I could not stand Beavis and Butthead.
I need TP from my bunghole. I am cornholio. I need TP from my bunghole. I am cornholio. Oh, I am cornholio.
forget the
Oh,
line.
yo, yo. Ren and Stimpy too. Not 10. Ren and Stimpy, or Ren, and I guess you typed out. That's it, Ren. Correction. Thank you. King of the Hill. I had somebody ask me about King of the Hill. I liked King of the Hill. I can't say I was always following the whole thing, but I liked that. Superama, I like that. Superama. Adult Swim. How about Adult Swim? Anybody like that? Mystery Theater 2000. Now that is something I have as a little idea. It's like a show. It would be like a couple of people. Futurama. I like that too. I'm sorry. I said the thing wrong, I guess. But that's okay because I'm not regularly watching them, but I used to. Family Guy, period. All right, that's Jennifer Trueblood, and she's spoken. So that is it. They are the authority. What about movies? We were actually talking about an older movie. It's very clean. I thought it was pretty funny. My Cousin Vinny. Anybody ever see that old movie? I did like that a lot. But movies are great. I enjoy almost anything with Ryan Reynolds or Chris Pine, younger actors now. Of course, I like all the classics, the Back to the Future
It
series.
was Marissa Tomei, Joe Pesci, Ralph somebody, Fred Gwynn.
Fred Gwynn from the Munsters. Fred Gwynn was in that movie. God rest his soul.
92.
1992. Quite a few weren't born yet that are here now. Gotta love BTTF. Jason, help me out. Home Alone, sure. Home Alone 2, okay. Supergirl, not yet. I haven't seen that.
Hey, Abandon got his first or her first COVID vaccine today.
Abandoned Infidel.
Yeah.
Very good for you.
Oh,
I won't
love
kill
that
you.
tea.
I won't kill you today, Infidel.
I don't know if I have an
I am
all-time
Ahmed.
favorite.
I will kill you. Good.
What's the name of that comedian that does that?
Jeff Dunham.
Because when Kylie got her kitty at first, I was calling him Ahmed.
Anybody like Jeff Dunham? Dunham. He isn't the best ventriloquist. He's okay, but his characters are funny. His dummies, his puppets, whatever. I mean, they have a lot of thought that went into it. But if you want to pick one of the best ventriloquists, it's that young girl who won. Was it Do You Have a Talent?
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. That younger girl. Now she's an adult, but she got it. She was Lacey was her first name, right?
I don't remember.
Yes, Lacey. Cannot think of her last name, but it was Lacey, and I've seen her a couple of times after. Tremendous.
Oh, I like Silence of the Lambs.
Oh yes. Oh, how about the new TV show, Clarice? What do you think? Okay, so far. A little bit of the network shows. Clarice. Here's a little fun tip. Brendan Evangelista worked on the set of Clarice late this summer for a couple of weeks as a stagehand.
AJ, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, Brendan Evangelista is working
And Steven gets his first on Tuesday.
with Netflix, I believe, still as a
Alf.
stagehand.
I never watched Alf.
Oh, I did watch that show.
You were younger than me.
It might have been a movie too, I don't know, but I did watch the TV show. And it was okay, but then, after the same old thing, how many episodes and years you can get out of it. I even liked the show Henry and the Hendersons.
Oh.
Or
I
Harry
like
and the
that, yeah.
Hendersons. That was
That was
about,
Bigfoot.
yeah, Bigfoot and a family. Of course, E.T., an alien with a family.
I like Sixth Sense.
Six Senses. Ooh, yeah.
And I like.
But somebody wanted to know about horror. What
that's
horror?
Sort of spooky. I like that.
Texas Chainsaw
I always forget
Murders.
the name of the ones. It has Bruce Willis and I can't remember their names. Forget it.
Action?
Bruce Willis did Action, but he did Sixth Sense.
Yes, he
but
did.
He also did.
The trio.
The trio, yeah. I
Glass.
can't remember. Glass was one of them.
But that isn't that what he entered in?
May have been.
Yeah,
Glass may have been the second. I'm not sure, but it was
Yeah.
3 of them.
Moonlighting, that was I watched that series.
Yeah.
Sybil Shepherd, I always liked that. And
That was when Bruce. I think,
Bruce
got
was
his start.
he got his start there. He had hair, young guy flirting with Sybil Shepherd. Yep. Carrie, that was a flaming success.
Oh God.
Apocalypto, a raging failure. I never saw Apocalypto. Anybody see Apocalypto? It was supposed to be pretty bloody.
Glass was the last one. Steve said.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah. See, I can't.
All right,
I
so
saw all 3 of them.
yeah,
Oh, Split was the second. What
Split.
was the first, Steve?
oh Steve can rattle them out. He's
Okay.
got a more plasticity in his brain. Our brains are getting all dried out, hon. They just don't work as fast.
Oh, Airwolf. I remember Airwolf. I like that.
Airwolf.
Yeah.
I remember that. That is a bizarre one to name. I mean, what was that? A cop, like in a
Yeah,
helicopter?
It was a helicopter. It was good.
But I know it was a
remember
helicopter, of course. But wasn't it a cop?
that. I don't think it was a cop.
Was it a
I think
police
was-
helicopter?
I think
What was
a
it about?
military thing. Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. That's
Got
it.
'em all, Steve.
Because he was in a train wreck and he was unbreakable.
No. And he went, never mind, I'm not going into it, but I liked all of them.
You really do yourself a favor. Watch those 3 movies.
Unbreakable,
Unbreakable,
Glass,
Glass,
and already I forgot the last one.
the guy with split personnel.
Split.
Split.
That was good. That was the second
Yeah.
one.
Glass,
Glass was
you never
Glass.
saw Glass.
Oh, it was good.
It was good. Yep. Fargo, Loopsy
I've never
Oopsie.
seen that.
So that's a Western, obviously.
It is not a Western.
Fargo?
It's not a Western.
Oh, is that like a weird kind of
It's,
weird phenomenon kind of a thing?
I don't know, but it's,
Okay, that's what that is, like weird phenomenon. It's sort of like a couple of series we've had where it's like some kind of strange thing is happening and you don't know why and the whole town doesn't know why. Am I right about that? Tell me, somebody give me a sentence about what the show Fargo is about.
I've had my first vaccine. I'm scheduled for my second on the 19th. Rick isn't old enough. As of Monday, we'll start looking because in Florida they dropped it to 60, so then he can get his vaccine. North Dakota. And
It's
you
dark
know,
humor, Steve. Okay.
Fargo takes place in North Dakota.
North Dakota. I'm kind of dark humor, man.
You are dark humor.
It's a comedy crime drama. There you go. A comedy crime drama. That gives you the trio. Crime. Comedy. Drama. What else would you want? Action and explosions. Then you'd have it all. And a couple nude scenes. Rated R/X.
Is Repo Man when they
But no
went back
actual
and
penetration,
took
you know.
body parts back when they couldn't pay for it?
Yeah.
That's Repo Man, I think.
Repo Man. So now we've devolved into having a nice chat, just bullshitting. Now, Panda May, I did see a little bit about the Cecil Hotel, but unfortunately,
Hopefully things start opening up, but wear your mask.
I had to participate in a twat fest on the podcast
What?
because Dan wanted to talk down the documentary.
I'm glad you made it, Pencil.
But I guess you're talking about the most recent documentary that came out about that hotel, Cecil Hotel. I think that Chris Starr, Kris Starr, Starr, on YouTube, investigated that Cecil Hotel just recently and put a video up on her channel. Say hi to Chris Starr from me if you want to take a look at that. Boring. The Game Masters won. What would you suggest? What would you like to do? Name it. You want to have me strip and somebody can just imagine there's music in the background so don't get demonetized and I'll take off my shirt? Or do you want me to get dressed, put more on? It's up to you. Is Twatter a new app? No. It's like, it just doesn't sound like a very good word, so you probably can take it as just kind of an insultive term, non-specific. Telenovelas. Oh. I don't know if you are good enough to marry my daughter. How many chickens do you have? And how many goats? And how many cattle? And how many horses? That's so insufficient for my daughter's hand. How do you possibly think that you could ask for her hand with such a paltry offering for her dowry? Come back when you have amassed a larger livestock and you may marry my lovely Mexican daughter, Solcita. I'm collecting these things, and she keeps throwing them back at me. I haven't even hardly gotten a puff off this thing because she
Well, that's
keeps
not my
interrupting me.
Mom, help me. Mom,
Shirt
you knew
off.
what I was doing.
Argosity, you're really,
I stuffed these in my pocket right before
you have
sat
poor
down at
taste
the
if you want to
table.
see my belly. Ghost ship. Ah.
Oh, I
Oh,
remember that.
yeah. Is
Eating the beans that were maggots.
that the one where the crew that invades the ship takes the cable for the anchor and releases the cable pulley and they hold it at one point and it cuts all the people in half at their bellies, literally cutting the top and the bottom of them off and they fall over? Is that the movie?
No.
Was that The Fog? That's another one. Well, that movie, I don't know what it's called, but that scene was so horrible. God. Is that right, Spindles? Oh my God, that is such a horrible scene, man. That just, I felt like that I was affected by that scene and I could not get it out of my mind. That was Ghost Ship 2002. Yeah. Wow. Because what happens is it's a salvage ship that the crew enters onto this ship, right? I think that's the way it goes. And the rest of the movie you can just keep after that because that was the scene. That opening scene Pan's Labyrinth is, that's one of the best. That's definitely classic. What else was great? The compass.
I don't remember that.
Remember the compass? That was kind of similar.
Hey, Gemma, glad you made it.
Nancy, Santa Maria Latica. Loopsy oopsie. Shaun of the Dead.
I remember that. I saw it. Where's your friend Mike?
My friend Mike? Oh, over there. My friend Mike.
We never say their name.
No, I never. That's right. You might have a wrong name. I had Sean here.
He going home.
He went home. He left this morning, early. Last report, he was hitting the Virginia line. Yes, I don't know how he did that.
I hope he takes a nap.
The tin drum. Oh, Carson, I don't know. We have seen some of those kind of movies before. Yeah. Instead of it being on Netflix, though, it's on Sci-Fi Channel. Have you ever seen any of the sci-fi originals? Sharknado, etc. Oh, there's a lot of bad movies out there. Oh, yes. Oh, listen to this. Did you hear that, guys? That is a bird that hangs out around here. I'm trying to get the name of it because I forgot. But that's the kind of noises that it puts out in the middle of the night. And it does some other things. It's not a seagull. It's a unique bird. Limpkin, that's what it is. Spindalis. Thank you. I know I was told the name once. I could not remember. Limpkin. Well, Spindalis, those are some funky things, aren't they? And they feed on shellfish. There's a bunch of...
I saw it originally, yes.
There's a bunch of natural mussels, freshwater mussels here. And they go in the water with their very long, pointy beak, stick it in
They
one.
got long legs.
They got really long legs, and they got a pretty good body. It's about like the size between my hands, and he's kind of tapered, stocky. I'd say his body is maybe 10 pounds or something plus the legs. So he's not a real heavy bird, but he's bigger than just a blue jay or something. Yeah, Google them if you want to. They're so cute.
So they are a transitional species between a crane and a rail.
Ah. Limpkin. How am I going to remember that?
You won't, and I won't. Neither one of us will.
There was a Dr. Limpkin, or there was a movie called Limpkin, and it was about football. Limpkin, 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 Limpkin,
Any birthdays?
Slip Kid.
Any birthdays today?
Any birthday, Slip Kid? I had a little who hit my head. That's what I was sort of singing Limpkin to the tune of this song. I don't want to give him too much.
Bring back your Sandy Gay impression.
Bring it back. I could probably barf it. Hi, little children. How are you all? This is Sandy Gay. I got a haircut and everything. I don't wear makeup no more. And I don't take drugs, but I can't see anything. I have to put on my glasses. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, it's been so long. I'm nervous. How many people? 119 people watching me. Oh, that's more than ever saw me on the real video when I did my show. But only one time, Dan Bell, he canceled my show. One episode. I guess he thought I did too many drugs, so I tried to clean out. I stopped going to Akron, Ohio anymore because that's where I got all those good drugs, honey. And my voice is getting a little bit deeper now. It's hard. It's hard to pull up my girly voice anymore. Too much smoke and that damn Rick Sarah. Well, it's been nice seeing you. For old time's sake, I'm gonna puff one, okay? Okay. I told you I could regurgitate her. Him. Shim. She's definitely a shim.
Neil?
Or a shep. Yeah. Sandy Gay's like a shep. Oh, Sarah. Pelfrev. Not Frey. It's a V, not a Y. Much love. You are so funny. I just tuned in. Hope all is well. It is, except for I'm insane. I am so sorry that you had to catch that. You pop in, and you see me doing an impression of Sarah Gay. Sandy Gay. I can't even remember the freaking character. And I made the name up. Sandy Gay. Wonder where I would pick up such a name in the basement of a man named Dan Bell, who just happened to be gay. Sandy Gay sounded good to me.
That's when he was over in Columbia, right?
No,
I mean, Ellicott City.
Ellicott City. So he had a place in Ellicott City, had a full basement, unfinished, which he took advantage of to make into a kind of a studio.
Good news, lover, we're still in Florida.
So the patrons, if you haven't done it, you need to go backwards on the timeline and look for Love, Liquor, and Lies, all the parts. That was all shot in Dan's basement at the time, that basement.
You may not want to watch that.
Oh my God,
It's horrible.
if you are on Patreon and you listen to the podcast, then this is nothing. It's nothing at all. It's just a visual form of what you hear from Dan's soundboard. Lots of foul and putrid puke and excrement sounds. That's what I meant to say. Have I seen what birds? Oh, the Orioles? No, I haven't been to.
You're talking about the one that was making the
I thought maybe some people knew that the Baltimore Orioles, my team from my other town, Baltimore, they're here in Sarasota for spring training. That's where they go. And then my other baseball team, the Tampa Bay Rays, they're also here. Of course, this is where they're from, but they're at a different location for their spring training. And the two of them will play, so I should try to go to the Tampa Bay location to see the Orioles. You know what? It's cheaper. The Orioles down in Sarasota charge much more for a game than others do. like the Yankees that are in Tampa. Their training park is in Tampa. Their games are more reasonable. Why does the?
Right. Do we have any birthdays out there?
She's asked now twice. There's 119 human beings showing as present.
Hey, we have 130 likes. Yay!
Thank you so much. Is there anybody there having a birthday, or you have a birthday in a couple of days,
For Tuesday,
or your birthday was just last week?
next month.
3 days
Hey.
ago, Worldwide Ghost just had a birthday this week. 5 months, no. I'm talking about the within plus or minus 7 days.
So you need to sing to Worldwide Ghost.
So it looks like Worldwide Ghosts.
And Destiny's was Wednesday.
And Wednesday was Destiny?
Yes.
Destiny Glenn?
Yes.
Oh. And Coach. It's its half birthday. He's now 40 and 6 months. Coach, good to see you on the board there. Hope you're doing great. Mine's the 27th. I'll be 30. Argo. I'll be 41.
Sing
Hey, look.
Worldwide Ghost and Destiny Glenn.
You're still alive, right? You know, pretty much the assumption I have is this is all I get, this one right here, what one I'm living now. And I'm 61, so I'm older than most of the people in the chat room. There's probably maybe a couple exceptions. Darlene is just a little bit older. You're all younger than us. Enjoy your life. Don't look at it as one day less. Look at it as tomorrow, because that's all you all have. It's all I have is now. We might have tomorrow,
Are you
but
gonna
that's it.
sing
So happy birthday to Destiny Glenn
Worldwide
and
Ghost?
Worldwide Ghost. I'm just going to try to do it nice today.
Good. That's how I like it.
Now I'll flush with water. Jennifer, when did you turn 60? See, you're just a little bit younger than me, but you are a baby still. All right, so here we go. For Worldwide and Destiny, and possibly if she just had a birthday, gosh, I should have held her name here. Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Worldwide Ghost.
Worldwide, Jennifer and Destiny. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha.
Time to say goodnight.
No, I've never been to Iowa. I've been to St. Paul, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've been to Mezomanie, Wisconsin, and I've been to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And those are among the most westward locations I've ever been to, except for flying into Seattle to go to Alaska and flying into Texas to go to Hawaii. But they were just brief layovers. I've never been to France or England. Be nice someday, but even before COVID, it wasn't on the top of our list. I'd rather get to Australia or New Zealand, to be honest. And if I was doing that, then I have to actually consider going back to Hawaii, and then continuing on from there. What do you think of that idea?
Sounds good to me.
Everybody can have a dream. Yes, New Zealand, I know. I'm kind of aware of how beautiful it is by photos and video, but you can't experience it truly until you've been there.
Well, hon, we need to start saying goodnight.
Well, that's a shame because it's been a really good session tonight. I
Yes,
think
it has.
I am so glad that you guys hung out with us. I hope that we've helped make your week a little better. And it's still tough times for some people, especially if not being sick, it's the money. It's the job that's not there, whatever. Hang in there, folks. If you need help, look for it. There's some people who never like to admit they need help. And there's organizations ramping up to try to at least give food to those who need it. So if you just look around, if you need it, take it humbly, because that's why they're doing this. It's a tough time. People are lonely because they feel like it's not safe in some locations, or they just have become used to being homebound, and now they're having trouble feeling comfortable maybe getting out. I've been there with that. I had a problem with agoraphobia as part of my anxiety trip. Oh yeah, I suffered for about 14 years. So I've been through it. We all get to go through a little bit of toughness in life. That's why it's so great when things are going well. So I hope that, let's think that is going to be the case, that things are going to continue to look better and be better. And I wish that for all of you here and all who have been here tonight. So thank you again. God bless you all, and have a great night and weekend, and peace.
Good night, everyone. See you Tuesday.